Hey, my name's Kaylee. I just thought I would kind of give my journey a little bit here. I guess there's like a big glare on my glasses. Anyway, I've never done a vlog before, but I'm actually here for a couple reasons. One, I'm a type 1 diabetic on the insulin pump, and I found out just a few weeks ago, literally on April Fool's Day, that I was pregnant. Okay, so if that's not enough and exciting and enough to deal with as a high risk pregnancy, I also found out today that we're having identical twins. Yeah, so when the woman was scanning me today, she's, going with her little thing. She's like, oh, there's one of their heartbeats. I'm like, wait, what? 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 What are you talking? I like thought she was. I said, are you joking? Like, is this real? Are you joking me? Like, we did this naturally. It took us forever, but I lost a little bit of weight, and this is natural. There's no drugs involved, no history of twins, which I'm learning now that I don't even think that matters. It's just really rare to have identical twins, and it was just a shocker, a big shocker. This is our first set of children now, not just child, it's children. So anyway, we're definitely just excited, but nervous, and today's just the first day of that, letting that settle in. I just wanted to capture that. There's two, and they said they're going to be the same gender. So they have two boys or two girls. It sounds like really crazy. So, and again, on top of that, I'm a type 1 diabetic. So I just thought I should video my journey. I especially just want to reach out to the type 1 diabetic community because, for years I've been trying to get pregnant, and I'd always research like diabetes and pregnancy and the risks and all the things that you can do to make it healthy. And I did find a few vlogs. There's a few people I've been following. There's the type 1 mama. I watched some of her stuff as well, but for so long there was not really much out there, and there's also such a negative connotation with type 1 diabetes and pregnancy. But I think that's kind of like old news. I think there's definitely room for you can do so much now just by having the insulin pump and using a continuous glucose monitor. So like I have the Dexcom sensor and the pump. Like I'm doing really well, better than I've ever done, and I'm just so thankful for the team that I have already. I'm only almost 9 weeks. I'm 8 weeks 5 days right now. So I mean, there's still a lot of time left, but those heartbeats today were strong, 170 something, 180 something. So I mean, I just feel very blessed as well that that God would trust us with two. I mean, I for so long thought, are we going to be able to have our own children? Because it was hard. I mean, we've been married 3.5, almost 4 years, and we've not really used protection since we got married, but we didn't really start trying maybe till about 2 years ago. So literally we were just at the point where we said, if this doesn't work, if something doesn't happen soon, we will try to see if we can get on, like Clomid or something like that. And, so I just started trying to lose weight by doing the protein sparing modified fast. And I also have something called PCOS, so I had irregular periods. So literally I had all kinds of things. Literally dropped only 15 pounds, and boom. Literally I ovulated once, nothing happened. Second time, identical twins. Like, what? So again, we're really happy. I'm 29 going on 30, so I wanted to, especially knowing that I have type 1, I've had it since I was 12. I wanted to get started having kids soon, and I felt like I was falling behind. Well, my husband said we're definitely going to be catching up to everyone else because of this. So anyway, I just want to be a voice out there just so people can see this journey. Again, mainly focusing on the diabetes part, but also now I have the twin factor. So 2 different risks, but I think everything's going to be fine. I've been doing really well. I've only had some nausea here and there. My biggest concern is just really keeping my sugars under control. I've been watching those like crazy, checking probably 14 times a day, plus having my Dexcom sensor. I think I'm doing all that I can right now to make sure that I have a healthy pregnancy and take care of both of these babies. And there's some things that you can't help, but I'm doing all I can to help them. And again, that's weird for me to still say help them. I mean, we just found this out today, and definitely a shocker. I think my husband's still like, how are we going to do this? And we also just found out like a week ago that our landlords are selling this house, which we love this house so much. It's in a cute community, has room for our dog, the backyard, but they're selling it. So now we have to move. So that was last week. Now, a week later, we're finding out not only are we pregnant, but we're having twins. So now we need to find a place big enough for all of that plus our dog. So it's definitely a lot all at once. And believe it or not, I find this like, even though there's so much chaos going on, I feel like there's also a peace to it. Like, even though in this chaos, like, there's going to be some thing that God is putting us right where we need to be. So I feel a peace about it as well, not just this. I don't feel fear. I mean, yeah, you think financially, how are you going to handle it? But I feel blessed, really. I have two. God's giving me two kids, so apparently he thinks I can handle them all at once. I don't know. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of put this out there. I can go into more stuff later, but this is my, let me just throw this video together because I keep wanting to start a vlog on diabetes and pregnancy, and I've just not done it. And I wanted to make sure I did it, especially today, like just how I feel today. Definitely in shock. That's definitely, I think, how I felt. I cried, but then I was in, I cried, but I was also, like, happy and just, like, how is this possible? And that was not even on my radar at all, that we would have twins. And with type 1, I mean, that's nuts. I'm going to be huge when it's all done. But again, like I said, I think God knows I'm going to be fine. And we're going to be fine, and we're going to figure it out, even in the midst of the chaos. So I guess that's encouragement for any of you guys, and maybe to my future self, like, Kaylee, even if you feel chaotic right now, it's going to be okay. It's going to work out. You know, God had this planned all along. So maybe if you're feeling that way right now, God had it planned all along. He didn't give us kids months or years ago for whatever reason, and maybe because he knew he was going to give us two, and that was going to be it. And I used to kind of joke about wanting to have twins. It was more just because I know that type 1 diabetic pregnancy would be hard, because you're always having to think about what's my sugar and, you know, what am I eating. And I already feel like it's been kind of long already, and I've only been I'm like 5 weeks into it, you know, actually knowing. And so I thought maybe if I have twins, that might make it feel a little bit easier, because I'll just do it once. I mean, it's possible I could do it again, maybe, you know, 4 or 5 years down the road, but for now, this will be good. It's going to keep my hands full, and, you know, God knows what we can handle. So, again, that's just what my plans are, but so far, my plans don't matter, because I think he's teaching me that I have to be ready on the fly, you know. So I'm such a planner, so the fact that all this has come up is crazy, and I'm not actually that stressed about it. Maybe I was a little bit at first, because you're like, where am I going to live? I imagine having kids, or a kid, or kids in this house, and now that's not going to happen. That's kind of all, you know, where I picture the nursery being. It's not going to be there anymore. It's going to be somewhere else, but I don't know where that is, and I don't know what the crib's going to look like, because I don't know what it's going to, I don't know if I want white or wooden, because I don't know what room it's going to go in. Now I have to think of two. So anyway, I just want to put this out there, so I'll stop rambling. I'll try to post more videos about the process and what's going on. I did also find out, sorry, I keep going, there's just so much I found out today. So since I am having twins, they're identical, they are going to have me and once I hit 18 weeks, every 2 weeks, I'm going to have to go in for an ultrasound to make sure that the twins aren't, like, stealing blood from each other. I forget what they called it. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to remember it as soon as I, you know, post this video. But it's something where one of the twins could start pulling blood from the other, and then one could get bigger than the other, and the other be smaller. So obviously I don't want that to happen. I did find out that they do have, like, it's in one placenta, but it's separate membranes, or I don't know if it's separate. Again, I'm just learning. I don't know anything about twins. They don't run in my family, so I have no idea how that goes. But I just know that they're not all in the same, what do you call it? Like, they're going to share one placenta, but there is a dividing wall between them. So it's not the highest risk case scenario, but it's also not the best case. So I'm kind of in the middle there. But again, I'm speaking life and positive things, because I know God's got it under control. It's going to be okay. So, all right, guys. Well, I just had to share. And this is the beginning of my pregnancy with twins with type 1 diabetes. talk to you soon.